Okay, now in this video, sizobe discuss this question on Euclidean geometry. Question 11, uvela from this November 2019 past examination paper. Ga 2019, it's mathematics paper 2. In the description box, uzothola ama links for other questions ongaphendulile. So this question 11, ufundeka ngale ndlela. Right in the diagram, O is the center of the circle passing through the points A, B, C, D, and T. O is the center, and then the circle passes through points A, B, C, D, and T. HC, now HC, and HT, now HT, and are tangents to the circle at C and T, T. So this tangent got CH is tangent lagu C, and then this HT is tangent at point T. AD is produced to meet HT at what? At R. OC. Besewati OC, let me clear this. OC, now OC. We are bisected this line got AD. At what? At J, right? And then let C3 be equal to X. So okay, into engithandayo ukuyenza whenever ngizo record a video, especially on Euclidean geometry, I like reading ama statements, the opening statements in every question, and then do a highlight, like yabona njengoba bengenza ngokukhomba tangent, ngokukhomba the points forming the circle, ngokukhomba center. Always try doing that. The reason why ngisho njalo, so that ukuthi nazophendula question, you know ukuthi where's your tangent, where's your center, yikuphi lana like yabona njengala this radius OC, this line OC ya bisect la. This is useful information izokunceda ukuthi uphendule lama question. So for instance, njengala ku 11.1 bathi write down with the reason another angle equal to C3. So for instance, CH basitshelile ukuthi okay, this is a tangent, and then C3 uhleli phezukwane tangent yaka CH. So this C3 sifuna another angle which is equal to C3. Since C3 uhleli phezukwane tangent, which bese uyazibuza ke which theorem esingayisebenzisa involve a tangent. In fact, there's two, but one in particular is over useful, which is the 10 chord theorem. Because of sidinga some a triangular shape like this one inside the circle, and then komele ihlale phezukwe tangent, for instance to CH, and then in between that triangular shape and the tangent there must be an angle in order to get this form in a tan chord theorem. So since no tan chord theorem, we also need to discuss find another angle which is equal to C3. Now A bani A2 for sure, 10 chord theorem. So this angle A2 is equal to C3. Lama angles way2 ayalingana. So A2 ulingana no C angle C3, which are both equal to X. Always provide a reason. 10 chord theorem, right? 10 chord theorem. So how many marks? 2 marks. So it's 1 mark for showing that A2 lingana no X, and then another mark for providing a reason as well. Yes, okay. And then siyaku 11.2. So njengoba bengisa highlight lapha ukuthi whenever ufunda question, just make sure ukuthi you highlight, right? Ungaba ne highlighter during an exam or a test, and then you highlight, okay, center, O is the center, highlight that, and then HC and HT are tangents, highlight that, and then as well as the statement, yabona. So that now uphendula question, so yazi ukuthi okay, I'm given this and this, so therefore lokhu kuzoba useful. So now uphendula question, you pull out lawo ma theorems owafundile are relevant to the given information. 11.2, show that CHRJ is a trapezium. Is a trapezium. So nile shape la. This is the shape, and then we back of it. At first sight, now we check of it the shape. It looks like a trapezium, right? It looks like a trapezium. So according to this shape, Lena, well, abathi lama lines are parallel, right? They are not saying these lines are parallel. Mina, I'm saying uma uyibheka le shape le, you can see that this is a trapezium and these two lines are supposed to be parallel to each other. Basitshelanga, but they are supposed to be parallel to each other. Angaba parallel if and only if we can show that lama angles lawa, these angles, okay, let's see, these angles are supplementary. If a supplementary, kuzochaza ukuthi ama co-interior angles, right? Or these two angles, if it's ngakhombisa one ukuthi are supplementary, nangwa add anginikeza 180 degrees, azo confirm this thing engibhalela ukuthi lama lines are parallel and lama angles ama co-interior angles, right? So lana siyobe sidubula izinyoni ezi2 ngelitshe eli1. Bheka ke bheka sikhokho bheka. Okay, since lama angles lawa awu2 lawa are outside the circle, so nangaba angaphandle kwale circle, there's nothing much we can do ngawo in terms of finding the angle yala, in terms of finding yalana, in terms of finding angle yala and here, right? So kuzoba almost impossible to find the angle yala and the angle yala. So for now, these two siyawa cancel out. How about we focus on these two angles since angaphakathi kwani kwe-circle. Bheka ke manje, bheka ke 11.2 CT ke manje. Alright, sizothi let's see. Okay, bheka ke manje, J3, the J3 asicale ngo-angle J3. Angle J3 is in fact equal to 90 degrees according to theorem 1. Since there's a line from center, line from center to midpoint of a chord. Bheka, this is a midpoint. In fact, J is a midpoint. Njengoba basitshelile, OC bisects. The word bisect simply means I'm cutting something into two equal parts. So OC, ukata this line or chord AD into two equal lengths. So that means, according to theorem 1, right, bisector something, think in terms of theorem 1. It means that J3 is over equal to 90 degrees because of the theorem which says line from center to midpoint of a chord, right? This is theorem 1. It means J3 is equal to 90 degrees, right? Is equal to 90 degrees. Okay, so bheka, we need to show ukuthi lama angles lena na lena they are supplementary, meaning njengoba seku 90 degrees la, I also need to show ukuthi it's 90 degrees na la, since supplementary angles are equal to 180 degrees. You know 90 lana, now I have to show ukuthi lana is also 90 degrees because 90 and 90 is 180 degrees. Now what's next? All right, okay, the idea la. Now bheka, njengoba bengisho ekuqaleni ukuthi this OC is in fact a radius. So actually a radius is measured from the center to the circumference. So this line from O to C is a radius, right? A radius. And then lona ubani CH, the CH is a tangent. So this angle ga OCH is in fact equal to 90 degrees as well. Why? It's because of another theorem involving a tangent, which says a tangent is always perpendicular to the radius. So therefore kule shape yethu le in this quote unquote trapezium CHRJ, now add the J3 angle and the OCH angle, you get what? 180 degrees. So therefore it simply means that sinani sinama co-interior angles, and then that makes this line ga CH to be parallel to this line ga JR because of sinani sinama co-interior. Now lama angles lawa ama co-interior angles because of our parallel sides. Co-interior angles it's because of these co-interior angles that makes UCH our parallel to JR. Therefore UCHRJ is in fact a trapezium. Trapezium is in fact a trapezium. So this one is proving ngokuthi ama opposite sides are in fact parallel, right? Parallel. So the idea was to in fact show that these sides are parallel to each other, but singena ngokuthi sikhombise ukuthi lama angles lawa they are what? They are co-interior angles. Isikhombisa ngithola the angle yala ne angle yala. If we can show that they are supplementary, it means that they are co-interior angles, right? So uba nama parallel sides. So these parallel sides you asinceda ukuthi identify this shape as a trapezium. Now siya ku 11.3 where but it's prove that to OC bisects angle ACD. So Lana, I don't think I will have enough space, so I'm going to erase and answer this question. All right, 11.3. 11.3. So that OC bisects angle ACD. All right, now OC, line OC, we want to show with this line bisects angle ACD, this angle. So in other words, we need to show with the angle C1 ulingana no angle C2. So that's the idea here. Now, okay, if ever we were given ama angle swala, let's say maybe we got 30 degrees, and then lava buya maybe about 30 degrees again, or 60 degrees or something like that. Then based over simple ganjalo, because lana I already know that it's 90 degrees because of the theorem 80 line from center bisects line from center bisects iloga chord, right? And that theorem is still good. Okay, lama lines azoba perpendicular, so lana it's 90 degrees. If lana bebaspili angle na lana baspili, then I was just going to simply calculate to C1 and C2, then I can show good lama angles aya lingan. Now angeke ibe that simple since lama angles enkhuluma ngawo abasiphanga wona. Now we have to come up with a way of showing ukuthi lama angles ayalingana, right? So how about sisebenzise ilo kanje what's this? Congruency. We need to use ilogai, man. What's this? Similarity, right? Similarity. I need to show good lama angles are in fact similar to each other, right? Prove kanjani ke leyo nto le. Okay. Check ala. If I can do this, check out this triangle CJD. This triangle CJD. I need to show that this triangle CJD is similar to this triangle ACJ. This triangle. I need to show that the triangle lena ilingana is similar to this other triangle CJD. Now, how do I do that? Right, begala. Sizoti similarity si prove in many ways. I can use ama sides to prove lelo kanje. And okay, kuno side. I believe this thing niyenzi like grade 10, my grade 11. Grade 10 komele niyenzile lento le angle, something like that, right? So similarity for this question. Similarity. Now siyenza so ke manje sizothi okay, in triangle ACJ and triangle CJD. So lama triangles lawa way two. We want to show that they are similar to each other. No, pega. J3. This was discussed to 11.2 when we were proving a trapezium. J3 is equal to 90 degrees. Therefore, it means that J3, angle J3 is also equal to angle J2. That makes J2 90 degrees as well. Yes, that makes angle J2 as 90 degrees as well. Because of the 90 degrees, it's still good. Okay. Excuse me. It's still good. The line OC is perpendicular to AD, so it's 90 nangap. Yes, so therefore it's because of the theorem line from center bisects the chord AD. Boom, siyamagela, right? So sesikhombile ukuthi le angle le ilingana nale angle yala. Now bheka ke manje, I can also see that this is given, by the way. AJ side AJ ulingana no side JD kulama triangles way 2. AJ ulingana no J bani D, right? This is given, and then siyabona ukuthi CJ, this length CJ ulingana no CJ. Okay, CJ common kule triangle lena abuya be common nangapha, right? CJ simthola kule triangle lena na kule triangle. So that means CJ ulingana no CJ. Why? This is a common side. Therefore, bheka, therefore, this is the conclusion again. Triangle ACJ is in fact similar to triangle CJD, right? Is in fact similar to triangle CJD. Siprove side angle side. Siprove ama side I2 ukuthi ayalingana and saprova nokuthi ama-angles I2 they are equal. So therefore bheka-ke manje u-C1 angle C1 is in fact equal to angle C2. I can do this now because of lama triangles are similar. They are similar. In fact, lama triangles are congruent, man. They are congruent. Okay, they are congruent. Lama signs are not confused, but ngizothola the ngizothola ukuthi aminani eventually, but also there's this one young confuser. Is this similarity or congruency? Okay, I know confuser sometimes, but the lama triangles now they are congruent. What else? Yes, they are congruent. Lama triangle. So therefore, in conclusion, C1 no C2 they are equal. Why are they equal? It's because of lama triangles where two are congruent. Someone is wondering, manje, what's the difference between similarity and congruence? Congruence because with lama triangles they are the same in every way. Ayalingana. All the angles inside the triangle ayalingana. All the sides are equal as well. Similarity na again. The triangles are similar in terms of our angles, but the ratios of our triangles are not the same. Or okay, not the ratios, but the size of the two triangles may not be the same, but our angles wakhona definitely azofana. So lena is similarity, and then this is congruence. Congruence, the size must be the same, the angles must be the same, the lengths must be the same, but with similarity, our angles are be the same, but the sides don't have to be the same, as well as our sizes wakhona they don't necessarily have to be the same as well. Now siya ku 11.4 11.3 wethu phelela lana by proving incongruency. You just proved that these two angles are in fact equal to each other. Boom, phelela lana. Then siya ku 11.4, write down with the reason angle ABCD in terms of x. In terms of x, so let's do this. Okay, I think erase lana qala. Okay. So for this one, we have to show to angle ABCD in terms of x. In other words, we have to calculate the angle gabani. The angle ga B. ABC. Right. We want to show good the angle. This angle is equal to what in terms of x? This angle yala, right? Okay. There's this thing in Tanduguyi, whatever we calculated on the previous question is what on the question we pendulai. So for instance, Slana go 11.4, whatever she calculated la is what la. Nangabeng la, whatever you calculating ngale is on assist in calculating this one. Whatever you calculating ngale is on assist to calculate the 11.2. Alright now, so lana, but it's not like every time vele allow my questions or pendulile on the previous question as every time, but I'm just saying with the pay attention to such patterns guma Euclidean geometry problems wakho. 11.4 la ku 11.4 sifuna le angle ka B in terms of x. Bheka ke manje, this I think it draw in fact. This is a bow tie. This is a bow tie. I think susela ma triangles la. Ma triangles agavai. This is in fact a bow tie. This is a bow tie. What am I doing now? Okay, this is a bow tie. Nangaba uyibona highlightele yona la. This is in fact a bow tie, right? This is a bow tie. Why ngisebenzisa bow tie? Because of ngibona ukuthi okay lama triangles lawa. I mean this angle ga C1 and C2. As we calculate on the previous question, izosinceda in fact ukuthi calculate angle bani B, right? Angle B. Since C2 no C1 they are both equal. Okay, I think email up. Bheka. This angle OCH usayikhumbula la ku 11.2 the time is calculator ilokanje siprove ilokai trapezium. We ended up calculating OCH. Sathola ukuthi OCH is 90 degrees according to tangent parallel perpendicular to radius, right? Radius. So this angle is what? This whole angle is what? Is in fact 90 degrees, right? I can calculate to C2. Ngathola C2 saying no C1. So C1 and C2 since are equal saying nani ne angle for C1 and C2 or ACD, right? Or angle ACD. Now bheka ke manje. Since no OCH, this angle OCH it's 90 degrees. This OCD, is it? Yes, or C2, angle C2 is in fact equal to 90 degrees minus x, right? So kulo 90 degrees wonke ngikhipha u-x ngithola ubani u-C2. So since no C2 and I know go to C1 ulingana nobani no C2, they are both equal to 90 degrees minus x. That means C1 plus C2 they are equal to 90 degrees minus x plus 90 degrees minus bani x. So it means lana I have 180 degrees minus 2x. C1 plus C2 is equal to 180 degrees minus C2. So since C1 plus C2 ulingana no loganji no B, no angle B or angle ABD, right? Since angaphakathi kwani go bow tie ama angles in the same segment. Angles in the same segment. So therefore B wethu or angle ABD is also equal to 180 degrees minus 2x. Angles in same segment. Angles in same segment. So therefore ABD sim calculator ngalendlela le. Angles in the same segment. So therefore 11.4 we end here, and then so answer the last question of this question 11. Determine R2 in terms of x. Let me erase lana kuqala so that we can answer this one. Ngabanye abona bese ngiphelelwa ispace nala. So let's do that. Okay, now 11.5 determine R2 in terms of x. Okay, lena ayijiki ke. Sifuna ubani R2, right? So for this triangle, this one, triangle ART, this triangle ART, this triangle ART, umasithatha ukubheka R2 for this triangle is in fact the external angle for this triangle ART. Nang eta this A3 and this angle T inginikeza ubani R2. So nang etu A3 no angle T ngithola ubani R2. Now kuzoba easy ukuthi sithole ologayo angle T. 11.5 lena ijiki, this is the only way to approach it, right? Why ngisho njalo? Because of this R2 is outside the circle. If it was inside, maybe besobheka le problem ngenye indlela, but now lana it's a bit challenging if i-angle yakho is outside the circle. So the most easiest way to approach this one is using this triangle and looking at R2 as the external angle. So 11.5 determine R2 in terms of x. So therefore asiqale angle T qala, and then so we just calculate to A3. Angle T is in fact equal to 90 degrees. Why is it 90 degrees? It's because of HT basitshelile ukuthi this is a tangent, and a tangent is always perpendicular to the radius OT. Tangent is always perpendicular to a radius, so that makes T to be 90 degrees, right? Now so calculate to A3 gamma is for calculator the angle A3 in terms of x, of course. Since this one it's 90 degrees, but this one definitely is over in terms of x, right? Because of I don't know ngathini mara. Okay, this A3 is over in terms of x because of angeke calculator as an actual value because of this x. You'll see manje la bheka this triangle ACO. This triangle ACO let me just say in triangle ACO, in fact this is a isosceles triangle because of this is a radius. OC is a radius, and a radius is equal to a radius. Nayi radius esinayo la, by the way ayisabonakali kahle, but naila this flashing double light lana isitshela ukuthi this is also a side. Ngikhuluma ngoside AO is equal to OC because of lama sides lawa ama radius for this triangle ACO. This is equal to this because of ama radius. A radius is always measured from center to circumference, center to circumference. This is a radius, this is a radius. In this triangle sibana ne isosceles triangle. Now in an isosceles triangle, I know good lama angles at the bottom they are equal to each other. So therefore angle C1, which was calculated on the previous question, sithola ukuthi it's 90 degrees minus bani x. Is it 90 degrees minus bani x? Yeah, 90 degrees minus x. So therefore now C1, and C1 is also equal to CAO now is equal to 90 degrees minus x. C1 ulingana nobani no CAO. Why they equal? It's because of ama angles are opposite. Angles are opposite are equal because of the sides, right? In an isosceles triangle, the bottom angles are equal. The angles opposite are equal because of the sides. Therefore, that's why I need to C1 ulingana no CAO. Therefore, but why anything our CAO? Usakhumbula on the first question, very first question, 11.1, we showed ukuthi lana is equal to x. So A2 is equal to x. Now it goes back to what I was saying, ukuthi whenever we answer a question, always go back to the previous questions to check ukuthi ayikho i-angle oyicalculatile engakenzani engakunceda. So bheka sesibuyela back to 11.1. This angle x, right? This angle x izokunceda ukuthi ngicalculate this angle A3, which is the angle esifunayo, right? Saying now this whole angle CAO, and then A3 uzoba equal to CAO minus A2. minus a2 esengijahile ke ngize ngibhale ax, it's a2. CAO, it's 90 degrees minus x, right? Minus bani, minus x. So therefore A3 uzoba equal to 90 degrees minus 2x. Since minus x and minus x gives me minus 2x. Therefore, now angle R2 uzoba equal to angle A3 plus angle T. Angle T, not T1, but angle T, because of R2 is the exterior angle of a triangle. Therefore, R2 uzoba equal to A3, 90 degrees minus 2x, plus T, which is 90 degrees, and then 90 plus 90, it's 180 degrees minus 2x. Yes, minus 2x. So this is our answer for R2. Well, our question 11 iphelela lana 11.5. I hope uthole some value out of this discussion. If you did, ungakhohlwa ukulike, ungakhohlwa ukushare, ungakhohlwa ukusubscribe nangabe new to this channel. Nangabe une question, let us talk in the comment section of this video. Ungakhohlwa nokusharela nabangani bakho as well, because of I feel like this question 11 ingavula amanye amehlo, unganceda another student as well. So yeah, so for now, let us meet on the next video. Ungakhohlwa in the description box of this video, there are other videos ongawabukela. Nangabe interested, check them out. So for now, asibonana on the next video. Bye bye.